good evening to you. When you look at these marks, Nita, computer science, physics, even a BA honors course, prestigious college today, Nita, is calling for 100% cutoff. Is this even real?
I feel it is high time that Minister of Education at Center at Delhi and CBSE and Delhi University Vice Chancellor take a stock of the situation and analyze why has this happened. It has happened because we did not hold board exams and the schools were allowed to give marks. CBSE had put a restriction on us that you cannot increase your marks beyond 2% of the previous cutoff years. And when the marks of this year children were found to be higher, because there were many kids who did very well in the online classes, we were asked to reduce. So all the toppers of Delhi schools were put below. There would be just one kid who will probably get 200 or 300, not everybody. And when you take best 4 in DU, I don't think even a single child in my school got 100% in 4 subjects. 99.75 was the highest there. So now what happens? This girl who is a topper, who's got into NLU in merit, is not eligible for Delhi University course. Is it not a mockery of the merit in this country? I think it is high time that DU starts conducting its own examinations. NTA. Then NEP 2020 suggested that the board Parakh will standardize all the boards of India. So that means there are certain boards which have given very, very inflated marks to its students. There were no more checking, no moderation, and no down, cutting in case the schools gave full marks. So what will happen to the Delhi students? Will they all be asked to go to the private universities and spend huge money to get admission in their own state? And Delhi University would be meant for children who will come from other states. Where are so many hostels?
But Nita,
where will these children come and stay?
Nita, is it just this year that you're looking at this kind of an inflation, so as to call it? Because I think over the last few years, we were reading this, that the cutoffs kept on increasing, from a 97% to a 98% to a 99.2% to a 99.5% and now 100%, Nita. And is it really fair to say that it's just because of the COVID thing and because you have been very liberal with the markings this time around? Is that the only reason, Nita, that you see? And another bit, you said, the Delhi University should hold its own specific exam. But then there has been a group that again and again, Nita, has been saying how many more exams you want our children to give.
But if they worked hard and they cannot get admission in a college near their home, what is the point of studying? So they might as well give one more exam in case that makes them, sift out the real ones from the furgy ones. Children who are not doing so well, but they get 100%. And it has been seen in my own school, there were some kids who came from different boards. And when I took their exam, and they had full CGPA 10, I remember, in grade 10. And when I took their entrance exam in 11, they barely scored 33%. So I am so sorry, I really do not trust all the boards or the mark sheets that they carry. Maybe the mark sheets are fudged. There has to be a mechanism by which the Delhi University students have to be kind of filtered. And then this also brings into the question of, should we have reservation of seats for Delhi students? I think it is very, very important that Delhi University students should get maximum children from local population. Like in schools, we are asked to take children from neighborhood. So the neighborhood criteria in Delhi has to be there. There has to be some reservation for Delhi students. Why should they suffer? And yes, you are very right that the marks have been rising every year. But still, a lot of children could easily get admission this year. From my school, which is a very prestigious school, and the average is about 89%. 2 or 3 kids, if they want Delhi University, will get it. But I can assure you many kids from my school will get into colleges or courses where entrance exams are being conducted. So if they can meet, and it's not that DU is not conducting entrance exams. Believe me, BBA course, BCA course, IP University conducts this exam. DU is such a prestigious university. It's got the best computer department.
Nita, that's the point. That's the point. The Delhi University, Nita, can argue that, listen, we get the best of the students from across the country. And then depending on the kind of applications we receive with the marks that we look at, they say we can't help it if the children are scoring such good exam marks and grades. They say we will, but obviously, put out such a cutoff.
So let's check whether they actually deserve those 100 marks. Just give them a test and you'll know. We will
So you're
actually know whether
questioning, you're
these marks are
questioning the
inflated.
process of the Delhi University itself.
I'm really questioning. I was asked to moderate my toppers marks by CBSE. And I had to sit for 2 days reducing marks for children who deserved more marks. And now those kids will not get college admission. So there is something wrong. You can have merit from other states coming and taking admission in DU, but they're not at the cost of Delhi's own children. There has to be some reservation for them. I think it opens this question as well. And it's very, very important that we all see. Like, for example, when you talk about NEET or JEE, there are some seats reserved in all states for their children. What about DU? DU is a central university, so it has to provide for all the kids of the country. But do we deprive the Delhi children? Forget about that. And if you do not want an entrance exam, then it's high time that all boards analyze their result. And it is not possible that DU will only give admission to all other children except Delhi. Delhi probably 1% to 4% children will get in the first list. I'm sure I'm waiting for a correction to happen by the time second or third list comes out. But at the moment, the first list must have disillusioned many kids.
Certainly, to my knowledge, I think 10 to 12 courses in a few colleges have 100% cutoff. I was hearing some of the conversation between you and other, I think, panelists. And let me clarify a few things. First of all, last year as well as last year, for nearly 70,000 seats in University of Delhi, we receive anywhere from 3.5 to 4 lakh applications. So this year also we have received 4 lakh applications. So you can understand that the competition is very high. But at the same time, this is the first cutoff list which has been declared, and colleges would like to be careful not to do over admissions, and that is the reason that few subjects, the cutoff percentage has touched 100%. But once the second and the subsequent cutoff lists are announced, these numbers will also go down.
Now, we all know, sir, you've been sitting at the head, and we all know, I studied from the Delhi University, and I think in today's day and time, we would never be able to get admission into a Delhi University college. But sir, plain and simple, tell me something. What is the reason that we see such a high cutoff? Is it because of the liberal marking by the CBSE board? Is it because of more number of children wanting to get into the Delhi University? Is it because of the less number of seats in the campus? How will you decipher this?
Okay, so this particular year is different because none of the boards could go for the 10+2 board examinations, and I think I will give this benefit of doubt to students as they have done very well in their school examinations, internal examinations, as well as internal assessment examinations, and I think those marks have been used to extrapolate their final results. So why to take credit away from students? And I am sure that they have done very well. But then also, it is a fact that not only, CBSE, but most of the state boards, the results are getting better and better with time. Let me also put another point across in front of all of you. It's like last year, University Grant Commission as well as Ministry of Education has constituted a committee to consider holding a common entrance examination for all undergraduate courses in all central universities. So those recommendations were submitted to the ministry, and initially they were planning to have this central university common entrance test from this year, but for certain reasons, and I think COVID has also contributed, this year it could not be materialized, but from next year I think CUSET is going to be in place.
But is that going to make the life of children any easier? Because, we actually have seen and heard our parents telling us, Neeta and Rajiv ji, that sky is the limit. But here, I do not know what the limit is. If we are touching at 100%, what is it going to be beyond 100%? We are leaving it here only for word of time, Rajiv ji and Neeta, but this is going to be one top focus that Republic will keep its eyes on. For the moment, thank you.